not buying anything new this year, and so far this year I have made 0 unsanctioned beauty purchases. And I would say the whole reason I've been able to adhere to it is because of my project pan. Let's do an update. Now let's talk about the products that are still in my project pan. I have 2 lip glosses. This is from Isamaya. This is the Black Veil lip gloss, and I would say I'm about like 65 to 75% of the way done with this. This is staying in the project pan because I want to be done with it by the end of summer. The other lip gloss that was in my project pan that I actually forgot was in my project pan is this one from Pat McGrath. I'm about a quarter of the way done with this, as you can see. Barely made a dent. Next up, we have my everyday lip combo that is on its absolute last legs, as you can see. This little nubbin of product is the Dior Lip Glow in Rosewood, and then this is the Charlotte Tilbury liner in Pillow Talk. I was hoping to finish these by the end of May, but I think I can finish them by mid-June, easily. Next up, we have the Chanel Balm Essentiel highlighter, and it's comical that I actually thought I could finish this in my project pan because look how much I have left. This is my favorite highlighter for summer though, so here's hoping I can make a dent. Then we've got this Tom Ford eyeliner. Weirdly, this has not run out. I use this all the time. And I can like hear the end of it, but it's just still going. It's still kicking. And look, like there's tons of liner in there still. I also learned this trick from TikTok the other day. If the tip of your liner is drying out, do this. And the suction pulls more of the product into the tip. Next up, we have 2 shadow sticks from Victoria Beckham. Truthfully, I forgot these were in my project pan, so I haven't used them as much as I should have. But fortunately, it's summer and these are 2 of my go-to shades, so these will get used plenty. I was able to use up a good amount of this burgundy liner from Victoria Beckham. These start at like this length for reference, so I'm almost halfway done. This actually might be more than halfway. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's more than halfway done. Seeing liners shrink is so satisfying to me. Then we've got Urban Decay Space Cowboy, which I literally didn't even make a dent in. I'm happy I haven't hit pan on this yet though, because it's my favorite effing eyeshadow on this planet. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm obsessed with this stuff. Then we've got the Isamaya Industrial 1.0 palette. I've been really good about using this, and as you can see, I've gotten like nice little dents in all of them, and I even hit pan on one. And the more I use this palette, the more I fall in love with it because it's so effing versatile. There was a period of time where I was like only using this eyeshadow palette, and literally every single video I posted, I had an eye look from Isamaya, and the amount of comments I got asking me what my eyeshadow was, it's this. It's always this. Finally, let's talk about what I'm adding to my project pan because I try to have something from every category so I can do a full face. For brow, I'm adding this Glossier Boy Brow in the shade Blonde. I'm pretty sure that this is like running low. I can tell from just the weight of it that there isn't much left in here, so hopefully I can make a dent. I'm adding the Victoria Beckham Future Lash because as I use this, I can feel it drying out. I think that this is like on its last leg, so I'm ready to just throw in the towel and use it up. I noticed I'd made a pretty considerable dent in my Victoria Beckham black eyeliner. It's actually like almost as used up as my burgundy one, so I will be adding this to my project pan. And then I was checking my concealer the other day and I actually noticed like a good chunk of it missing. So I'm gonna add my Dior Forever concealer to my project pan as well. And then my Hourglass skin tint, I held it up to the light the other day and I noticed that the product is down to about here. I think I can use this up by July. I'm gonna try and use it up by July. And then for lips, since I'm almost out of this one, this product is really similar. This is the Hyaluronic Kiss from Charlotte Tilbury in Pillow Talk. These are like very, very similar products. So I'm gonna try and use this one up as well once the other one runs out. And then finally, I have this teeny tiny little Refi blush in the shade Red. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna be able to use because this is super pigmented and it's bright red, but I think with a tan, it'll actually look kind of cute and sunburnt. So I'm gonna add this for my project pan for the summer. I think because the pan's so thin, I'll be able to hit pan on it pretty easily. Let's see. I think the one lesson I've learned from doing a project pan is just how difficult it is to use your products up, which means we really don't need to be buying beauty products as frequently as we do. It'll probably be 5 years before I use up what I already have in my beauty cabinet. So I'm adding my products to my project pan and I'm gonna just stick to it for the summer and see how it goes.